Hey everybody, I am Grace, and I haven't uploaded in such a very long time, but I figured I would upload today, letting you guys know Happy New Year! Happy New Year to everybody, and I'm hoping that your New Year is going pretty well. I'm hoping that this year goes a lot better than last for some, and hopefully it stays as good for others. And I thought I would take a time to talk about how this year has gone played out. Normally, I would do a New Year's resolution check on what I've done and compare it to how much I've progressed. Um, but I don't think I know where the my New Year's resolution paper is, and I think that this year I haven't really made any New Year's resolutions. Not yet, anyways. I'm planning on sometime in the future, but as of right now, I think things are going pretty well. But I thought I'd take a moment to actually go through the big events that happened for me to inform, well, my future self, or to inform all of my fans and people who watch to see how far I've actually progressed and see what's going on. So, majority of you already aware that in um, I've completely come out as transgender. I'm going through the transition. I'm taking hormones, and I'm doing hormonal replacement therapy, or otherwise known as HRT, for some of the people who know. I also know that November of last year, well, the year before technically, in 2018, November 12th was the first day that I took my hormones, first day I took my medication, and then I had to wait for a progression with my medication, and I know that I was talking to my boss at work on when would be an appropriate time to come out to people and when it would be an appropriate time to be able to acknowledge that, hey, this is who I am, to my coworkers, because that's very important. And and she was trying to push it, and I was like, well, maybe we should wait a little bit. And so late January, early February of this year, I came forward to my coworkers, and I was pretty much being more open. I came out to my mom, my dad, my sister. I've come out to family, friends, and pretty much everybody. I'm pretty open about it, so if somebody on the street asked me, I probably would just, blatantly answer, because I've answered so many questions, some pretty ridiculous and others actually pretty reasonable. So I've come forward with who I am, and I am progressing further to becoming a happier person, a better person mentally, and hopefully, as this year progresses, everything will go real well. Um, for changes, I've gone pretty much nothing, a whole lot, nothing physically has changed. My body weight is changing, and my hips have gotten a little bit wider. My voice has changed a little bit. It's a little bit more higher pitched, and it's difficult for me to go with lower voice. That has definitely changed. My hair has definitely changed. I don't have the bangs like I used to. My hair stops at the top, and it kind of just grows out, and it grows very long. I have a lot of flyaway hair, which has been a common thing for me even before taking medication. So my hair would get my face real easy. It's very loose and thin. Um, I know that I've had to upgrade on my bra size because my chest has gotten bigger. And I know I'm still only growing. I don't know how big it's going to get, but crossing my fingers for my back that it doesn't get too big. And for emotional, I know that I've been getting like emotional for no reason. Sometimes I'll cry for no reason. There are other times where I'm just like congratulating somebody on Twitter or on Facebook or whatever, and I just get very watery eyes, and it's something that I'm still trying to work with. I'm trying to work with my emotions, but when you're fluctuating the hormones, it can be very difficult, and that can cause me to kind of like shut down sometimes with my emotions. Hold, I try to keep my composure, but sometimes it gets a little difficult. And I know that this next year coming around, I'm going to definitely try my best to set myself up for um, to progress further with work and to hopefully get myself working my way up at work with trying to help make things more inclusive for my workplace. I've been really devoted to it. The big thing that I've been focusing on for the majority of my life is to focus more on mental health and to focus more on what can make things better so I am happier for the life that I'm going. I'm happier for who I am, I'm happier for who I'm becoming. I know that over the years it's been very difficult. And I probably will make a video talking about the 10 years because we are in a new decade. So with 2010 to 2020, there was a lot of change. I mean, even throughout this year, there was a lot of change. It pushed a lot of, I've been pushing a lot of like, I don't want to say like, I've been pushing myself too hard, but I feel like I've pushed myself pretty, I've been very persistent with what I've been doing. And yeah, everything's pretty good. Oh, and also this year I flew for the first time. That was an incredible experience. I will say that flying in an airplane was pretty intense because I didn't expect what I was expecting, and I was kind of concerned about certain things and getting a little nervous. Didn't really help, and it was definitely an experience that I will never forget. Going all the way out to Seattle was an incredible experience. Getting to meet new people, getting to talk to new people, getting to see Highly Suspect was an amazing band, and I would, for anybody who loves rock, I would totally recommend listening to them and going and, if you can, see them in concert because they put on a really, really good show. And honestly, I think that's pretty much it. There wasn't a whole lot that went on this year. I went through changes, physical, emotional, and I've upped my dosage on my medication. I know that upping my dosage on my medication has caused me to be even more emotional. Um, my body is definitely changing a lot more than it used to. My body hair is growing a lot thinner and it's growing a lot slower, which is something that I love. I think that's an amazing thing. And I'm looking forward to what things are going to happen for next year. And as of right now, like I said, I haven't made any New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolutions from last year have actually did pretty well. I know from the year, like the last year with the New Year's resolutions, I made it a push to come out to everybody to be who I am and accept who I am. And as of right now, accepting who I am is something that is always a struggle. I think I experience a dysphoria. I experience a lot of discomfort with what's going on. That's quite common. But other than that, I think everything's pretty good. I think everything's going really well, really smoothly, and a lot of people have been a lot more accepting of who I am. I think that is always that's always a plus in my eyes. So I'm hoping that as the years progress, everything goes pretty well for not only for me but for you and for all the people that are, you know, experiencing this around me. And I'm hoping that I keep making everything go smoothly, pretty golden. So that is it for today, I am sorry that I didn't really make it like such a big expectation, like, woo, 2020, you know? I mean, I was at work last night when the bell dropped and they all announced 2020, and being at work was splendid, but hey, I can't really control those hours. So, I always like to pass on questions to you guys. What are your New Year's resolutions, if you have any? Do you have any expectations of what the New Year's going to be like? Are you expecting anything crazy for 2020? Is there anything just like wow out there or anything big that happened over the years? Please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments down below. I always check the comments. And if you like the video, don't hesitate to hit like. And if you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I know that I don't upload as much. I don't upload as frequent as some people would want, but 'tis life, and I'm always doing something, most definitely outside of YouTube, and I do apologize for that. But I'm gonna go, and I will most likely make another video either today. I think today I'll make another video today talking about the decade. But until then, I'll see you guys whenever that may be. Until then, peace. Hey.